she's had good pacemaking throughout from Chris there, who's Chris Palestrini, who's still there in the black vest, helping. A great job from him.
The morning after running a 10K.
Useful training run.
Well, if you're going to do a 20-mile easy run on Sunday, why not do a marathon? What's another 6 miles, right?
Well, that was a crazy weekend. Canadian 10K Championships, IAAF Gold Label event in Ottawa. And then 12 hours later, coming back to pace a marathon. Was only planning on going a half, but ended up going the whole way. Yeah, back home now. And legs don't feel too bad one day after.
Honestly, for 95% of these things, I'm just eyeballing it. At one point, I thought I'd be a baker, but then I thought, why take the whisk? Well, I hope these don't rise a lot. It's always a risk when you do it yourself.
All right, let's take a look at the elite men's field that has been assembled for the Ottawa 10K. Tim, what can you tell us about some of these athletes?
Yeah, again, it'll be a very tough competition between the top Canadians. They will be a little way behind, most of these fellas behind the super international elite. But I mean, I had lunch with Chris Palestrini, a triathlete who is now focusing more and more on running, and he's got big potential. I think it should be quite a dust-up between him and Justin Kent. Pretty similar on paper. Tristan Woodfine as well is a good athlete to watch out for. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that race, and hopefully we can cover it, even if they are a minute or two back from the very front end.
Right. In the 10K at Ottawa race weekend, it is now underway. Look at all those runners. Huge group of elite runners at the front of the field. You can see the Canadian Kent wearing the blue shirt at the front of the field.
Jessica O'Connell, she'll be maybe a little bit disappointed with that.
Dylan Wykes winning the men's race. Dylan Wykes will be the Canadian men's champion this year. What a run for him.
Yeah, we've hardly mentioned
right around
Dylan.
30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, Dylan, is a great athlete in his time. He's 35 now, and, he has run 28:12 on the track, which probably equates to, 28:30.
All right, just cooling down. Ended up 9th overall in the Ottawa 10K, 4th Canadian. Ran 30:08. Pretty happy with it. It's a good pace off the start. Through the first K, I think we were like 2:55, and then we had a pack of about 5. It was Dylan Wykes, Connor Black, myself, Justin Kent, and Phil Pro-Migas, another backroads bandit. And we had a good pack. Went through 5K in about 14:50, and then about 8K, Connor fell off the pace, and I was starting to fall off the pace a bit, and then the 3 kind of ran away, and they dipped under 30. But yeah, no, still, it's an awesome time. Now that that's over, still have to cool down and then get just the Ottawa sign, and then get ready because I'm pacing the marathon tomorrow for one of the elite women.
We can look the one way from Boulder and east. There's not.
I feel like I was just I need to count.
It's a little past 4 a.m. About 2.5 hours of sleep. Let's pace marathon.
Dayna Pidereski is the top Canadian woman. We're keeping an eye on her as you look at Tigges Germa at the finish line. There's Dayna Pidereski, and she continues to have a couple of people running with her.
You know, intrinsically in these conditions, it probably represents a personal best.
Yeah.
She's had good pacemaking throughout. From Chris there, who's Chris Palestrini, who's still there in the black vest, helping. A great job from him.
The morning after running a 10K.
Useful training run.
That's why he looks so comfortable at this point.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if Chris Palestrini in the black there, who's been with them throughout, if this is his first marathon.
Maybe it is.
I've got a feeling it is, and he's just doing it as a training run.
He's going to finish it off to get a time on the board, yeah?
Yeah, kind of. What are they on? 2:35 right now.
Well, if you're going to do a 20-mile easy run on Sunday, why not do a marathon? What's another 6 miles, right? Yeah.
Are you saying miles for me, or do you talk miles here? I don't think you Canadians talk miles.
And, she's going to have, looks like maybe even top 6 placing in this deep field. So you got to give credit for that.
Yeah, still only 5 home. You're right. Big gap behind.
Look at Chris Palestrini imploring the crowd to cheer on Dayna Pidereski. And look, he's turned around and he's going in the other direction now. He's not going to finish the race after all of that.
But that's nice that they've eased back and left Dayna to have a moment in the sun.
There we go. Dayna Pidereski.
That's still a great time.
Top Canadian finisher in the Ottawa Marathon in 2019. Presented right away with the Canadian flag.
Yeah, so at the start of the marathon, I definitely thought I was only going to go to halfway, 21K. But as we kept going, things still felt pretty good, and I thought, okay, I'll get a long run in, I'll go to 28. And then at 28, I was still feeling all right, and things were going well. So I was like, okay, I'll go to 35. And at 35K, there was a point that was pretty far out on the course. So I thought, okay, 7K home, just run it in. And then, yeah, I know it wasn't what Dayna had hoped for. We were hoping maybe we'd see one more person coming back to us in those last couple kilometers. But, I mean, she was 6th at the Ottawa Marathon Gold Label event, top Canadian. And I'd like to think I helped out a little bit, so proud of her, and it was a good day. So we didn't have too much time to stick around because we drove back about 5 hours to Hamilton, and Julianne raced the 3K and set a personal best, ended up winning the race, and she ran 9:07, which is awesome. We have Portland in 2 weeks. She's racing the 5K on the track. I'll be racing the 10K, so we'll see what we can do there. It's always a super fast race and a good place to run a fast time.